In this lecture, we will learn how tasks and event handling work in the Panda 3D game engine. Tasks and event handling are two core concepts in game development. A task is a special function that is called once each frame while your game is running. If you are familiar with the Unity game engine, one perfect example of a task is the update method. We've already seen a basic example of using a task in Panda 3D. If you look at the top of our program, we already have access to the task class thanks to this import statement. Then we have our spin camera task function towards the bottom of the code. This task is called over and over again each frame in order to spin the camera around the scene and the Panda model. An event handler is code that is able to respond when something happens in the program, like a mouse or button click, and perform an action. Let's look at a basic example of using an event handler in our code. We will print click to the console whenever the user clicks with the left mouse button. Up at the top of the code, we need to add an import statement from direct.showBase import direct object. The next step is to make our example class inherit from the direct object class. Remember, Python supports multiple inheritance, so it is okay that currently our example class extends the showBase class. All we need to do is add a comma and then type direct.object. Then we will type self.accept and pass in the string mouse1 as the first argument and self.printClick as the second argument. This means that the code will listen for when mouse1, aka the left mouse button, is pressed, and once that happens it will call the printClick function. However, we have not yet written a printClick function, so let's do that now. We will create a function named printClick. Inside of this function we will use Python's print function to print out the word click to the console. When we run the code, notice that every time we click with the left mouse button, the word click is printed to the console. In the next lecture, we will learn about how text and image rendering work in the Panda 3D game engine.